Wow, I'm kind of depressed a little bit. We got to get
Yeah.
back in our living situation, back to living what we know because we're training for it 9 months.
Mike Tyson drops bombshell on live TV. This is insane. Mike Tyson just unleashed a bombshell on live TV during his interview with Steve Covino and Rich Davis on Fox Sports Radio. And let me tell you, it's the kind of honesty that makes you question if he's brutally real or just messing with us all for weeks. We've all been stuck in this endless loop of speculation. Was November 15 a carefully crafted stunt, a shady fix, or just an epic disaster?
Covino and Rich Davis on Fox Sports Radio. And let me tell you,
Neither Mike nor Jake Paul seemed interested in clearing the air, leaving us with nothing but conspiracy theories and frustration. But finally, Tyson decided to step up, and the way he lays it all out so raw, so unfiltered, it's impossible not to laugh and cringe at the same time. Whether you choose to believe his version of the story or toss it aside, one thing's certain, this man knows how to keep us on the edge of our seats.
Oh no, I don't remember the fight that much. I kind of blanked out a little.
Did you watch it back or anything or no?
Never watched the fight. No, I have not.
And we all know Mike Tyson's showdown with Jake Paul was an absolute emotional roller coaster for all of us. And yet, despite the fat payday and the spectacle of it all, and we all know Mike Tyson's showdown with Jake Paul was an absolute emotional roller coaster for all of us. And yet, despite the fat payday and the spectacle of it all, Tyson came out of it not with a sense of triumph, but with depression. Yep, the man who once scared entire divisions into early retirement openly admitted that the whole experience left him feeling kind of depressed.
What was he doing at the ring?
Oh, yeah. A little bow at the end. He bowed.
That's the last thing I remember.
Because apparently, when you're Mike Tyson knocking someone out isn't the only punchline. The emotional aftermath hits just as hard. 9 months of grinding training, all for one night under the blinding lights, only to wake up the next morning and realize, well, life goes on, Tyson. Compared it to free falling from an emotional high, which, let's be honest, is something only someone like him could describe so vividly. About what's next, the real fight. And then there's the fight itself for a guy whose career is filled with...
Wow, I'm kind of depressed a little bit. We got to get back in our living situation, back to living what we know because we're training for it 9 months.
Highlights that play on repeat in every boxing fan's brain. Tyson had almost nothing to say about this one. Like zilch. The man couldn't even recall the basic details of the match. His biggest takeaway, Jake Paul bowing at the end. What did you think of Jake's Power Man when you were in there? I don't remember it. You didn't even remember it. I heard my body, but my body was really sore. It was sore the next day. Yeah, my body. My chest, my stomach and stuff was really thought, that's it. No. Vivid breakdowns of punches, no tales of epic strategy, just one foggy memory of a YouTuber paying his respects. And here's the kicker, Tyson didn't even feel like he pushed himself physically. He barely broke a sweat during the fight, yet somehow the next morning his entire body felt like it had been steamrolled. Chest, stomach, you name it, everything hurts. For a guy who wants to find the phrase built different, W up sore after a supposedly effortless bout, raises more eyebrows than a poorly aimed uppercut.
What did you think of Jake's Power, man, when you were in there?
I don't remember it.
You didn't even remember it. I heard
my body was really sore.
It was sore the next day?
Yeah, my body, my chest, my stomach and stuff was really sore.
But of course, no Tyson story is complete without a hefty dose of controversy. As soon as clips from the fight hit the internet, fans turned into detectives. Some swore T.I. Tyson was holding back pulling punches like he was sparring with a toddler. Others said it was the inevitable sign of age catching up to a legend. A 60-some Tyson simply couldn't throw the same bombs anymore. Oh, next voice. And then there were those who claimed the whole thing was staged, neatly packaged drama to keep the Jake Paul saga alive. Tyson, he shrugged it off. Literally, the guy admitted on live radio that he barely remembers the fight. Adrenaline nerves, decades of hard hits to the head, who knows? But the fact that Tyson himself can't explain it only adds fuel to the conspiracy fire.
Clips where, like, you're holding back a right-hand punch, in my opinion as a fan, to not be exposed so that you don't get hit. Is that what was happening in that clip, or you don't even know?
What was happening? You have to show me. I was just, listen, know what I remember?
No.
Coming back from the first round, and then the next thing I remember Jake is doing some kind of, I don't know, what was he doing at the ring?
And let me tell you, over 108 million people tuned in to witness Mike Tyson's latest spectacle, proving once again that this man could sell out a crowd, even if he was just standing in a grocery line.
Oh, not at all. Listen, I wouldn't have realized any of it if it went 3-minute rounds. I didn't realize it.
Even Tyson's family got a front row seat to this tidal wave of public adoration. Can you imagine being one of his kids growing up knowing dad is just the guy who tells you to finish your vegetables, only to see millions of people screaming his name? Tyson himself said it was surreal for his family to witness this. For years, he's kept his boxing career separate from his home life. But this fight changed that.
After I woke up and told my wife, why did I do that? I don't know. I just don't know what the hell goes on.
And what was her response? Like, what was your family's response to everything?
They were just supporting me.
It wasn't just a sporting event, it was a moment for his loved ones to understand the depth of his connection with the fans, and for Tyson, seeing his kids experience that love firsthand was nothing short of heartwarming. Well, as heartwarming as it gets, when you're talking about a man whose life has been equal parts triumph and